let's take a look at a finished project. I think they did some pretty fun things here. So first off, I just want to show you that if I hold the Option key and click on the background layer, all the layers turn off. If I hold the Option key and click on that background layer eyeball one more time, all the layers come on. So let's turn them off and let's go through and look at the layers one by one. First layer, background copy, no color on it. Good job. Next up, we just start to go through the diamonds. This is method number 1. Both of these are playing with opacity and blend modes. Good thing. Method number 2, method number 1. So a whole bunch of light green colors, but different. Next up, blue, blue, and we're looking at method number 2, blue method number 1, and a blue method number 2. And then purple, 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 all method number 1, pink, 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 all method number 1 as well. The next one is method number 3. The entire layer is colored in this pink. But if you look at the layers panel, there's this little red here. So that was a mistake that was made. So a few points would be taken off for something like that. But when I hold the Option key and click on the layer mask, it's a pretty good looking layer mask. So Option key again, click off. Next up, method number 2, and we're doing the entrance. We're doing some of the text up top. Method number 2 again, method number 2 on the cone, method number 1 on the parking garage signs, method number 2 on the pillars. Now this is where it got fun. So notice this is a gradient. So this is method number 3. Rather than just laying down a solid color, they added a gradient in coloring that wall. So it adds some dimensionality to it. So that worked really well. Then back to method number 1, but something different here as well. They used the pattern stamp. Something I haven't even shown you. So if you have some skill before this class and you want to play with it, show me something, go for it. I always appreciate that. So that was really nice. Method number 1 again. Now what I'm not fond of here is the color just being added over top of the diamonds. So it kind of mutes some of the intensity of it, but I appreciate that extra step there to finish it that way. So the light up at the top, because it's white, she's just getting the yellow around the edges. Looking good. Method number 3 again, the open sign. Method number 2, the speakers around the red, orange around the frame of the building. And then once again, another gradient in the door with the open sign, and then another gradient up top on that other door. So those were some fun things to explore. One thing I want to say is the ground was not colorized here. So that would lose a few points. Well, you'd be like, it's already gray. What am I supposed to do for a color? Just add a darker gray. Add something just to play with the blend modes, and it gives it a bit of dimensionality. If I don't even notice it, that's great. I'll see it when I look at the layers. I go through each and every file, look at the layers, and look at the layer masks, kind of like I showed you here. This would be an A project. Have some fun and get to work.